Our rivers are depleting. It is estimated that by the year 2030, we will have only 50% of the water that we need. 25% of India is turning into a desert. Indian rivers are dying. Ganga is the most endangered river in the world. Godavari runs dry along most of its course. Kaveri has shrunk by 40%. Krishna and Narmada have lost 60% flow. Flood, drought, perishing rivers.
Everyone. When I say everyone, everyone who consumes water must rally for rivers.
It is time to stand up for India's lifelines. Rally for rivers. India's rivers are sick. Some of them are dying. I'm standing next to India's most polluted river, the Yamuna, that's facing increasing levels of pollution. But today, it is not the story of one river. It is not the tale of one state or one community. It is in fact the matter of survival of all of us. Survival of India's rivers, survival of our future. Hello and welcome to a very special series where we're tracking a mammoth movement, an incredible rally starting from Kanyakumari, reaching up to the Himalayas, 7,000 kilometers all in a month, with the sole purpose of rejuvenating India's rivers. A call that is asking us to stop and think, if we are a civilization born along the rivers, will we survive if the rivers don't? In the next 30 minutes, the citizens are standing up to rally for rivers. We are tracking a mammoth movement for change with one clear objective: saving India's dying rivers. Let me first get you some hard facts. No, not statistics, not jargon, just images before and after. In a matter of just 35 years, these once robust rivers have depleted to almost half their size. Ganga, Godavari, Narmada, Kaveri. Our rivers have been speaking to us. Floods one year, drought another. It is a message. When in Lakhisarai the rivers dried up and the villagers had to dig up the riverbed for a drop of water, that was a warning. Let's not forget the farmers of Tamil Nadu as they sat in protest with skulls of their dead family members, rats, snakes and their own urine in hand. That drought was an ultimatum that if we do not wake up now to save our rivers, it might just get too late. A strife for water. To drink, to survive, is the reality that India has woken up to. Dwindling rivers, parched fields, and burning cities. All telltale signs of an imminent water crisis.
This is not a protest, nor is this an agitation. This is a campaign to raise awareness that our rivers are depleting. Everyone. When I say everyone, everyone who consumes water must rally for rivers.
Spearheaded by Sadhguru, founder of Isha Foundation, Rally for Rivers, a mammoth movement is igniting a crusade to save our rivers. It is asking the country to rise up and join hands in putting out an appeal for a policy change at the national level to save the dying rivers.
Particularly in the last 7–8 years, the depletion is so sharp that it's very alarming. It's no more alarmist, activist talk. It's like proper science and it's noticeable and there for everybody to see.
On the 3rd of September from Coimbatore, Sadhguru set off on a 7,000-kilometer drive.
Next 30 days, I'm on the road, covering thousands of kilometers. I want you to stay awake with me.
Across 16 states that will be making pit stops in 23 cities, where lakhs will join the cause,
The rally for rivers.
including politicians, policymakers, film stars, sports stars and musicians.
Every Indian should stand up and do this. Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you consume water, you must be a part of this.
The wheels have been set in motion, quite literally. Sadhguru hitting the road from the southernmost tip of the Indian subcontinent,
Here we are, at the tip of Indian Peninsula.
the seafront of Kanyakumari. The set-off point for Rally for Rivers, significant both in geography and symbolism.
Kanyakumari, which has been a source of inspiration for the entire nation for many generations. So let's rally for rivers. This is where we are starting.
Crossing fields, open countrysides and rocky citadels, from Kanyakumari, the rally reached Thiruvananthapuram, greeted by Thayyam dancers, Miruvu drummers, thumping out a rhythm for the long procession of people waiting to join forces in this momentum for change.
സദ്ഗുരു ഈ റാലിയിലൂടെ ഉയർത്തുന്നത് മഹത്തായ ഈ സംരംഭത്തിന് ശ്രീ പിണറായി വിജയൻ്റെ നേതൃത്വത്തിലുള്ള സംസ്ഥാന സർക്കാരിൻ്റെ എല്ലാ അഭിവാദ്യങ്ങളും ഞാൻ ആദ്യമേ നേരുകയാണ്.
And with that, Kerala became the first state to officially come on board the Rally for Rivers campaign. Day 4 and the rally reached a rain-drenched Trichy on the banks of Kaveri.
All across Tamil Nadu, we are here at Tiruchinappalli, where Kaveri flows at its widest in Tamil Nadu. But unfortunately this year, after monsoons, it is running in a small trickle. There is no mile-wide Kaveri that we used to see.
Without losing a single day, moving on from one city to another, next was Pondicherry and Mysore. Amplifying one demand, one intention, beyond language, beyond politics.
For the first time in the history of this nation, all the 16 states, the chief ministers are participating.
Bengaluru saw a tremendous turnout. Blue banners turned heavenwards. India was standing together to rally for rivers.
This is a very good initiative of planting trees. I hope the government implements this policy.
This is not for us, it's for our future, so it is very, very important.
Make this a huge success so that our children at least will see Kaveri flowing with a full flow.
In 20 years from now, if we don't start looking after our rivers, we're going to really run dry. So it's very, very important, not just for me, but for you as well. So let's start thinking about it right now, right here.
And all of you, please do give a missed call, 8009 8009.
Sadhguru reaching out to the public and the policymakers from the podium and on the streets.
I think the Bangalore boys, though at that time we always thought the Mysore boys are way better than the Bangalore boys, but today I have to ride with them. From different political parties here, they sit together for the same cause. Isn't this fantastic?
Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, both states that have faced a bitter water crisis, now standing together.
The rally is not a 30-day flirtation. The rally is a lifelong love affair for me.
rally aim at achieving, and how will your missed call save a river? When the rally comes to the national capital at the end of the month, it will present a draft policy to the government at the centre. Now the rally, the campaign, is actually counting your missed call as a vote, a voice in support of a possible solution. Now the appeal is for a legislation that will mandate the growth of a forest for a stretch of 1 kilometre on both sides of a river. Now this possible solution, the Isha Foundation claims, comes at the back of years of research and collaboration with scientists. A simple solution for mitigating a grave problem. Can our dying rivers be saved by afforestation?
What do we have to do for this? It's very simple. For every major river, 1 kilometer on either side, there must be plantation. If it's government land, forest. If it's farmland, from regular farming to horticulture.
Very easily, we can enhance the farmer's income 3 to 8 times. In a matter of 4 to 6 years' time, the farmer will need support, economic and material support, to go through this period and come out as a prosperous farmer.
But there could be more benefits. Experts say that woodlands act as barriers to flood water, while trees also prevent soil erosion. The deep roots of the trees make the soil porous, which allows water to be absorbed instead of being washed away, thus preventing floods and droughts.
Two things happen. The root interact with the soil through the microbes. Now, because of the microbial interaction, the soil is porous or permeable. When soil is porous or permeable, it allows the water to percolate. That's how it fills the groundwater zone, and then it fills the vado zone. Only after saturation of these two layers, you see the overland flow. Okay, this is where we have the groundwater recharge, etc. Now, after recharge, once the monsoon recedes, after monsoon, the next 4 months, the water that is stored in vado zone comes to the stream. Then during summer, the water stored in groundwater zone comes to the stream. That's how you have water all 12 months. This experimentally we have proved.
With climate change, global warming and our carbon footprint increasing, a simple and effective solution is just a sapling away. There is a splash of blue in everyone's social media timeline as film stars and sports stars are stepping up to support the cause. We're slipping into a very short break, but leaving you with your favorite celeb's message on river rejuvenation.
In India, we call rivers our mothers.
For millions of years, the Indian civilization has worshipped our rivers.
People like me who live in the city don't actually get to see how a real river looks.
नदियाँ हमारे देश और संस्कृति का अभिन्न हिस्सा है.
Rivers are the most essential thing for life.
But right now, especially in India, the rivers are shrinking drastically.
Our rivers are drying up.
And that's a very scary situation.
Isha Foundation has come up with a campaign
to replenish these rivers.
Rally for rivers में मैं बिल्कुल और पूरे दिल से साथ में हूँ.
आप भी साथ दीजिए.
If not us, then who? I am rallying for our rivers.
Please join hands with me and let's rally for our rivers.
नदिகளை कापो, नदिகளை काப்பதற்காக இணைவோம்.
If not today, then when?
आप भी इसमें शामिल हो सकते हैं, अपना हाथ से हाथ मिला सकते हैं.
Give a missed call on 8009 8009.
By making this one missed call, you're making a vote.
I hope and I wish that you do the same.
और अपने सब दोस्तों को, जान पहचान वालों को, सबको कहिए कि ये बहुत 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 जरूरी है.
नदियाँ हमारी और हमारे देश की लाइफलाइन है. नदियाँ नहीं तो हम नहीं.
Watching a special series where we're tracking Rally for Rivers, a journey of 7,000 kilometers crisscrossing the country from highways to hamlets, all in 30 days with the purpose of saving the rivers. CNN News 18 caught up with Sadhguru as Rally for Rivers reached Chennai, where he talked about the response to the campaign and also took on some criticism.
Every Indian should stand up and do this. Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you consume water, you must be a part of this. The next 30 days, I am on the road covering thousands of kilometers. I want you to stay awake with me.
8 days and now you're in Chennai. How have the interactions been so far, the first leg of your rally?
The response has been phenomenal across the board. Every city we've been to, every state, the 4 states we have covered. Above all along the way, in every village, people are standing, school children, even little children. It's most touching, the kind of response that we're getting from all sorts of people, from the farmers, from the school children, from the celebrities. It is wonderful to see that in this country, there is such a deep sense of responsibility for what matters. It is just that we have not stirred it up properly. So the Rally for Rivers has brought this forth from people from every spectrum of life participating. Above all, the governments of all these 4 states have also responded positively. Most of the states have signed MOUs with us. When the legislation comes, the real solutions will come. But even without that, some steps towards solution are already beginning to happen. 50 crore trees in Maharashtra, 25 crore trees in Karnataka. Kerala has committed to do its own thing. The political leadership across political spectrum, different parties. In Karnataka, when we sat there, it's election time, they're already into a big fight. But the existing Congress government and the BJP leaders sat together and spoke in one voice, which I'm really glad that we're exhibiting that level of commitment to the nation's well-being.
You've been to Karnataka, you've come to Tamil Nadu, but there's always a war for the river. We've seen Kaveri.
When we talk about sharing, even if it comes between 2 brothers, when it comes to sharing, there will be a little bit of heat and conflict. That's not the real issue. The real issue is there's not enough to share. That's the whole problem. So the best thing for long-term well-being is that we must ensure Kaveri flows 12 months of the year. Then you will see the conflict will come down, because you did not hear of this conflict 40 years ago, largely in the last 20–25 years, because the shortages have happened.
Right.
So instead of addressing the basic problem of augmentation of the river source, we are only talking about what to share of what's left. Definitely there will be conflict. So conflict has to come down. This is why we are trying to put together Karnataka and Tamil farmers together as Kaveri basin farmers, rather than as what language you speak. It doesn't matter to the river. After all of us are children of Kaveri.
Criticism is that some of the ideas you suggest, they say that it is oversimplistic. For instance…
That is because they have not seen the policy document. The policy document runs over 600 pages. It is very comprehensive. We have tested the document with Tamil Nadu Agriculture University is a part of this. There are scientists who are profoundly involved in this dimension of ecological aspect, that they're all involved, and we have another 27 scientists who are involved in this. And I have checked this with various people, some of the top water specialists in the world we have checked. All of them say, when I asked them, they said, Sadhguru, science is 100% with you. You just have to get the politics with you. And that's what I'm trying right now.
The Rally for River campaigns has rekindled a dialogue, a curiosity, a sense of responsibility. As the campaign moves forward, it is asking for your support. It is asking for ideas to build a draft policy that it can then present to the government when it reaches the national capital on the 2nd of October. As the cavalcade moves on, we're going to track all the developments. Watch this space for more. Till next week, spare a thought. These are our rivers, our sustenance. From the entire team, goodbye.